Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and there's really not much Lego news this week or last week, I guess. Except I guess as I'm recording it, it's officially Lego Day today, which I guess is January 28th. I didn't know that was a thing. I bet a lot of you didn't know that was a thing because I mean it was literally on the third page of Google News. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to tell a story today on like why I collect Lego and why I built a Lego city. So I've been collecting Lego ever since I was 7, and basically my first set, which I don't have anymore, was the Geonosian Starfighter from Episode 2, and from then on, I went and basically would just play with that set. I didn't really get much of anything else, and I had a friend who got a Republic gunship, which is my favorite Lego or my favorite ship in Star Wars of all time. It's mainly because he had it and just how cool it was and everything. It was the original gunship. But yeah, so about then I would just get random sets. I would never build them. I would just open them up, take the minifigures out, and then throw them all together. And yeah, I'd get them at discount stores too. I would go to like Tuesday mornings or Marshalls or something, and that's where we'd get them. So I'd get older sets for way cheaper, especially than they would be nowadays. And I just kind of put them in a box. Whenever I wanted to play with them, I'd play with them. Then when I became 10, I made a new friend who took me over to their house and showed me their Lego city. It wasn't really anything big. It was just, I think, probably 5 party tables long, and it was 2 buildings, a bunch of ships, and stuff like that. But it was all custom built except for the ships. And that made me want to do it. So I built my first iteration of my Lego city, which was really crummy. I wish I still had pictures of it, but like literally the towers were just 4x4s stacked on each other with random like plates just to be pads or just to be floors to put stuff on. And then I got a Lego castle, and that got added onto it. But like the city was spread out. It was a good design for a kid at 10 years old, but it didn't really last, and I kept rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding. It got to a point where I tried to build it as basically one little area and was gonna just like make it like stacked really tall and everything like that, which really, thinking about it with how I can build now, would be really good, but back then it didn't really last that well. But yeah, and then after that, I was building at my grandma's old house, and then she had to move, so I had to take everything down. So for a good 2 years, I stopped collecting Lego and didn't have a city or anything like that. I think literally all I had was probably, actually, yeah, nothing in here. But at the time, I had like a Republic gunship, an ATTE, all the big Clone Wars sets, and the Twilight too, which all of that got destroyed in the move. And then when my grandma let me start building again, I built basically what I have now as the city, which hopefully you'll see in a couple weeks in the collection video that's going to be on my vlog. But yeah, they're just, I built an original iteration. It was just a barracks, a superhero building, and one other thing. I can't remember what that, oh, a Senate building. And then in a different room it was the Jedi Temple and Sith Temple. And that was it. And of course, all my ships on like a shelving unit. And then we went to the second iteration, which added on a downtown area, which I'm still technically working on today. And then we go to the third iteration, which added on Jurassic Park and moving the Senate building over so we can have Hogwarts. So yeah, it's expanded, it's gotten bigger, and also we added Echo Base, which is great. Or not Echo Base, the base from A New Hope, I can't think of what it's called. Yavin 4's base. But yeah, so then we got there. But basically, why I built it is because of, one, that friend that I met in 5th grade, and two, I've always been obsessed with those little porcelain houses for like Christmas time and everything, and I've always liked them, and I just love the idea of a cityscape. I mean, even when I was a kid, I wanted to build a cardboard city in my driveway just to play with my Spider-Man toys. And now I have a Lego city to play with my Lego Spider-Man toys, which is great. So moral of the story is never give up on your dreams, I guess. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's that Nerd Ryan telling you, we're all master builders on the inside.